Today on the channel from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and Sparrow Toys, we got the PowerCon exclusive, Tanger.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for something entirely different here today as we got Sparrow Toys, Animals of the Warrior Kingdom, Tanger PowerCon exclusive. But for all your action figure needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And this is one of those ones I don't know anything about. So this is my first time around the sun with the Animals of the Warrior Kingdom action figures. And this one, I went back and forth. I was like, do I need this? Do I not need this? Of course, I was at PowerCon. You guys probably saw the videos on the channel as well. So check it out. Check out both YouTube channels, as I've been saying here. But this was one that caught my eye, and I said, you know what? I was at PowerCon. I want to remember that trip forever. I'm going to jump in on this Tanger figure. And what really made me jump into this is the Beastman style figure here. This reminds me a heck of a lot of Mythic Legions, who do He-Man inspired figures. We get a little of that of this one here, and it definitely works because PowerCon originally started as a He-Man themed event. It's morphed over time, of course, but definitely on brand, on point for PowerCon exclusive. And hey, it worked on me, and I'm sure it worked on others out there as well. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. But let's check out the packaging on this one. First thing I notice is that beautiful blue color. Something about blue in packaging really catches my eye. I love this baby blue color going on right here, looking really, really good. Then you get Tanger in yellow, and I always say it on the channel, yellow and blue together really, really do pop, so I think that looks really good. And then you get the striking version of Tanger here, looking like a young Beastman in a lot of ways. Animals of the Warrior Kingdom logo up top as well. On the side, a little PowerCon, there it is, and a little glamour shot in the back. Same thing on this side, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom here, little jibber jabber, little UPC on that side, and then we do get a little bit of blurb. You guys know I'm a sucker for a good blurb. We get PowerCon down here again, Tanger, Animal Warriors, big old glamour shot once again. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about with old Tanger, and can I get Tanger out of the package? I'm not even sure how we get him out. I've never unboxed one of these guys. Oh boy, here we go. This is a big beefy boy going on in here. We got something taped in. Oh, we got something taped in here. Oh, we got extra hands. Extra hands taped in here, and it got an orange baggie. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is one of the shout-outs to the old Valaverse out there. They also had a PowerCon exclusive, which we unboxed on the channel, if you remember. But I love that you get a baggie, a reclosable baggie. So guess what? I put a little sticker on here. I label who this is. Bam! Off to the races. I'm keeping this in my collection. So there you go. Nothing else too fun here, so we're going to give the old off to the side, see you later. And now we're going to get down to business. So first thing I noticed, one of the accessories fell out. It's a big old whip. Very on point for old Beastman as well, but a nice big thick whip in black coloring. Got the big handle here, even a little bit of a weapon on the handle as well, but a nice rope, a nice feel. Very, very cool right here. And I can't decide if, what is this? Is this actual rope? It's like actual like suede or something. It's almost like a fringe purse or something. I thought it was just plastic, but no, it's a little bit of that. So I can take it to the streets if I need to. Maybe I'll get my dogs here. I'm like, mush dogs. Keep moving. Let's go. We got to go to the vet. Maybe I can do one of those. I don't know. Probably not. I like my dogs too much, but definitely cool. Definitely awesome right there. I'm here for that. And now we get old Tanger out of the package. Look at that beefy boy. Look at that. And of course, he looks like a gorilla. Got short legs on him, big upper body, big beefy arms, like a young King Kong in a lot of ways. So we get extra hands that we'll dive into, extra hands here, hands on him, extra heads, and a big old brooding weapon. Man, oh man, this is going to be good. And like I said, this is the only Animal Warrior of the Kingdom figure I have for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll dabble in some others eventually. But I got to decide where I'm going to display this guy in my collection. Do I put him with the He-Man figures? Do I put him with Mythic Legions? Do I put him by himself? Do I put him somewhere else? There's a lot of ways you can go with things like this, and it's truly a choose-your-own adventure, as we love to say here on the channel. Oh my gosh, he's locked in at the neck, too. Locked in at the neck on the old gorilla. Am I going to get it all here? Oh, we still got another one on the arm. I thought I got that one. I guess not, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it. We always do. And there we go. We're getting down to business here. Some may say, dare I say, skyhook. Monkey business is what we're doing here today. Monkey business with a gorilla, and I wouldn't call him a monkey to his face. If we learned anything from the 1970s Planet of the Apes movies, monkeys, gorillas, chimpanzees, and some may say I love every chimp I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee, but they don't always get along. Some of these primates, they're a little territorial and stuff, so I might not call him a monkey to his face. But boy, oh boy, big, beefy, heavy figure right here. Just kind of how you'd imagine it to be, a big chunk of plastic, and I described him pretty much perfectly here. Huge, huge upper body, little smaller legs going on down here. Definitely an interesting look, but on brand with a gorilla, and definitely does feel like Beastman, or look like Beastman, I should say. Starting off with the head, even with that kind of, I don't know, the white, I guess, on the face against all the orange, but then that blue, that iconic blue that Beastman had kind of under his eyes, we got that looking really, really nice right here. Definitely do like that. Definitely does feel like a Beastman to me, but I guess we should look at this second head too. This is probably the head I'm going to end up using. It's a nice gladiator helmet going on, like a Roman gladiator, and the helmet, I believe, is not removable. No, it is not. It is not removable here, but definitely interesting. Got the big kind of gladiator mohawk going on. Once again, you get the big snarl in the face, then you got the blue under the eyes. Definitely on brand, definitely on point, definitely feels like Masters of the Universe styling. Beastman in the face once again on this one, with a little extra pizzazz in the kind of Roman gladiator helmet. So I'm definitely here for that all day. And I guess I should finish off the accessories. What am I doing? Am I new? Am I new here? New channel, new me. Oh, that's the way it goes. But we do got two fists of Hairy Fury right here. Two gripping hands out of the package. We got two fists of Fury looking really good. Big, heavy hands here. Got the hair going on there, of course, all in orange, but definitely looks like they do match up with him very well. And these, I'm guessing, were an extra throw-in, or they forgot, or something like that, which does happen with a lot of these toy companies. Even Mythic Legions, some of the capes were missing from the Demetrius figure, but we got the big open hands here. Have to imagine this open hand. You can use it to hold some of this stuff if you want to, but really all the hands under the color of the sun was what we get right here with old Tanger. And then we get this big old weapon here. It almost looks like a big old cinder block on the end. Very mechanical looking at the top, and then very primitive down here with the wrapping in black and a little bit of the non-wrapping pieces and a little bit of a weapon down at the bottom as well. But a big old hammer here for a big old bruiser to swing around and hit people with if he needs to. Definitely here for that. So as far as the weapons go, definitely very cool. Love the whip, love the big cinder block weapon, a lot of cool stuff there. But let's dive back into him here. Looking at the articulation, the arms go all the way around in him. Very nice movements out of that articulation. You do get a bicep cut on him. Not a ton of movement out of that bicep cut, but it is there. You do get a big old side to side on the arms. Single jointed elbows, let's see. Oh, single jointed. And we do get side to side, so we're used to that a little bit. Got a big old forearm guard on here as well. You can remove that. You take the hand off. You can slide this off if you want to. You can really mix and match this guy up a little bit. And I believe you can probably, yes you can. You can take this off as well if you really need to. So you can mix and match your parts if you really want to with this bad boy. Then of course hands removable like we did say. Ab crunch. You can hear that ab crunch. Big old ab crunch on him. Big old hairy chest going on. A little bit bare down in the midsection. He shaves down there because he's got some abs going on. He wants to show those off at the end of the day. Got the big old splits, kinda. I don't know. Not huge splits. You do get a single jointed knee, back and forth at the knee. Ankle articulation as well. He does got a hole in his foot. Will he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Look at that. Fits on a Mattel stand if you need him to. He might fit on his own anyways. No, he needs a stand a little bit, as he does got those crazy, there we go. He does got those gorilla feet there, where you got the 4 toes straight out, and then you got the thumb toe, the big toe, off to the side looking good. He does got his Terry Steinbach standard issue shin guards down here as well. Got the knee protector, got the blue little skirt, got a little bit of gold action going on around that as well. Definitely looking good, definitely feeling good on this guy here. Definitely feeling like a gorilla with Beastman colors is really how you sum this guy up. Definitely do like the looks of him, though. I definitely like him. He's a big bruiser. And I think I'm leaning, like I mentioned earlier, I think I'm leaning to putting him with my Mythic Legions is probably where he's going to go. It's kind of a big miscellaneous shelf. That's kind of where I think he will fit in for me here. But definitely a cool looking one. Definitely a heavy duty one. And definitely one of those ones that I'll always look at this and I'll remember my time at PowerCon 2023 when I see this guy here. But definitely looking cool. But let's bring some comparisons out. Let's kind of see him with some other guys. And I did get this Beastman. This is the Masterverse Beastman here, of course. This is what he is based off of. And this is a big bruiser of a figure as well. And you can kind of see that height difference, size difference between these two. Very similar, but also very different. He does got his whip over here, just like Tanger has. So you can kind of see those differences of size comparisons. Not terribly bigger, but definitely thicker, wider, heavier on the Tanger figure. There's no doubt about it. And then speaking of some of these big old apes here, Gorilla Grodd, an all-timer here. Really do like this one from the DC Multiverse line. DC Deluxe figure. You can see that. He towers over him. So some different aspects of the Gorilla Kingdom. We'll call it that at that point there. But definitely looking good side by side here. I did grab a Deluxe Mythic Legions, kind of equivalent to this guy, as they have regular ones that are a lot smaller than Tanger. And same thing with Mythic Legions. They have some smaller figures as well, but I always call this the Zakk Wylde figure. This always kind of reminds me of Zakk Wylde. They even have a Black Label Society shirt that looks like this exact character on it. So always love this guy here. One of my favorite Mythic Legion figures. Looking very cool. Looking big, bad, nationwide like a young ZZ Top in really a lot of ways here. So you can see that comparison. And then just for another one, just for the heck of it, I got the old Crocker out. I had him sitting here. Figured I'd bring him out. About the same kind of width on these two, but obviously Crocker even a little bit bigger there, if you can believe it. So definitely some size differences, but definitely some chunky, big toys here today on the channel. And definitely an interesting one. Definitely one I'll keep my eyes in, or eyes on more like it. But I'm not sure I can go down another collecting road of a total another line, but maybe similar to Mythic Legions, I may pick and choose what I like out of it. When I see something that catches my eye, I might dive into some more of these Sparrow toy figures in the future. We'll see what happens here. But for what this is, what this represents, my time at PowerCon, I'm definitely here for it. I love the He-Man influences with Beastman in this one. So to me, this is a very fun figure. And they do have a regular looking one as well of this. If that is more your speed, you want one looking not so much like Beastman, they do have that as well. So to each their own, as we always do say. But what do you think about this one? What do you think about the PowerCon exclusive? All in, all out? Did you pick one up? Did you ever know about these things? Have you dabbled in this line a little farther? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you. We have 2 YouTube channels now, as you guys know. So make sure you subscribe to both of those channels so you can get all the content. You won't miss out on something. And then as usual, Patreon. All the videos on Patreon early. Best way to support the channel, as you guys know. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for little warriors of the animal kingdom, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.